Welcome to a new video. My name is Josie and this home tour is at Jocelyn's house. Here we're going to teach you how to choose the right antique furniture. Look for pieces that have a cottage feel, such as distressed wood, soft colors, and intricate details. Consider purchasing a unique piece like those cozy armchairs. Remember, vintage furniture is all about creating a warm and nostalgic atmosphere, so have fun with it and let your personality shine through in the decor. In this living room, different pieces of vintage furniture were mixed together to create an eclectic and relaxed cottage vibe. Combining different styles, textures, and finishes to add depth and interest to your space. Here are small details that have a big impact and tie the vintage furniture together with the overall cottage theme. Cottage style is all about comfort, so be sure to incorporate soft and cozy textiles throughout the space. Consider using floral or gingham patterned pillows, vintage quilts, lace doilies, and ruffled curtains to add a touch of charm and warmth. Creating cozy seating areas is easy. For example, place a vintage armchair next to a vintage side table with a lamp and a stack of books. You can also add a fluffy rug under the seating area to create a warm and cozy atmosphere. Displaying antique items is always welcome. Here you can display the collection of antique frames that have been collected over time. In the dining room. Decorating a cottage dining room can create a cozy and charming space for meals. Here are a few tips on how to decorate a cottage dining room. Incorporating natural materials such as wood into the decoration of a dining room is mandatory, which is why this choice of wooden table and chairs, preferably with worn finishes or antique details. With a rustic wooden chandelier, you can create a nostalgic and homely atmosphere. Add cozy textiles. Introduce cozy textiles to enhance the cottage look. Consider using gingham, floral, or plaid patterns for curtains, tablecloths, and seat cushions. These patterns can create a nostalgic and homely atmosphere. In the kitchen. Choosing a color combination is essential, and for the cottage style, the pastel color with white creates an attractive and cozy atmosphere. The cabinets with the island in another color add a touch of charm and authenticity to the cottage kitchen. This kitchen has open shelving that gives a feeling of spaciousness and relaxation. Displaying antique plates, mason jars, or colorful glasses on shelves creates a cozy cottage atmosphere. A sink with black faucet is a distinctive feature of a cottage kitchen. It not only looks beautiful but also provides a functional and practical element to the space. Here is also an opportunity to decorate. Displaying fresh flowers and plants, place it on the island for a natural and vibrant element. Adds color and freshness to the cottage kitchen. Remember, the key to decorating a cottage kitchen is to create a cozy, welcoming, and relaxed atmosphere. One of the themes in decoration is to choose the lamps in harmony with the style you want to achieve. What do you think of these lamps? Antique lantern lamps. These lamps feature a classic barn-inspired design and rustic finish. Hang them over your kitchen island for a cottage feel. Rustic metal chandeliers. These chandeliers typically have an aged metal finish with exposed bulbs, resembling traditional farmhouse lighting. They work well in dining rooms, creating a charming and rustic focal point. These lamps help define the farmhouse style with their rustic materials, vintage-inspired designs, and warm lighting. Use the tips above as a starting point and add your personal touches to make it truly yours. Decorating with paintings can add a touch of art and personal style to any room in your home. In the bedroom. A cottage bedroom is typically cozy, charming, and inspired by a rustic and countryside aesthetic. The cozy atmosphere of the room was achieved with a warm color, and the white moldings radiate a cozy atmosphere with soft lighting. The soft and comfortable furniture is also noticeable in the headboard. In these rooms, floral motifs are commonly found in the paintings. Although it is a simple bedroom with symmetry, the focal point can be seen in the finish of the ceiling. Rustic cottage style is a timeless and charming interior design theme that is inspired by the simplicity and beauty of nature. It captures the essence of cozy, countryside living and often incorporates natural textures, earthy colors, and vintage elements to create a warm and welcoming atmosphere. Welcome to a new video with a new tour of the Gale's house, who restored his 350-year-old house in the English countryside, inspired by natural materials and nature. Originating from rural homes and cottage, rustic style emphasizes a connection to the outdoors. It is characterized by the use of organic materials like wood, stone, and leather, as well as the incorporation of natural elements such as plants, animal motifs, and floral patterns. The focus is on creating a sense of comfort, coziness, and casual living. Key features of rustic style include exposed wooden beams, reclaimed wood furniture, and rough-hewn finishes. The color palette is typically warm and earthy, with shades of brown, green, and cream dominating the space. Textiles like wool, linen, and burlap are commonly used for upholstery, curtains, and bedding, adding to the cozy and rustic feel. Do you like this style? Follow these 10 tricks to have a cozy house decorated in a rustic style. 1. Opt for natural materials. Use wood, stone, and brick elements to create a rustic look. Incorporate hardwood floors, exposed wooden beams, and stone walls if possible. 2. Use vintage and repurposed furniture. Incorporate vintage furniture pieces or repurpose old items to give a rustic feel. Look for distressed or weathered finishes. 3. Create a focal point with a fireplace. If possible, include a fireplace to act as a centerpiece in the room. Use a wooden or stone facade to enhance the rustic style. 4. Embrace earthy colors. Choose a color palette inspired by nature, including warm earth tones like browns, greens, and neutrals. 5. Add cozy textiles. Incorporate soft and warm fabrics like wool, faux fur, and chunky knit blankets to create a cozy atmosphere. 6. Integrate rustic accessories. Use items like lanterns, mason jars, old books, and vintage signage to add rustic charm to your space. 7. Include natural lighting. Maximize natural light by incorporating large windows and sheer curtains. Use pendant lights or Edison bulbs to enhance the rustic atmosphere. 8. Showcase nature. Bring elements of the outdoors inside by adding plants, flowers, and natural or floral patterns in your decor. 9. Use rustic artwork and decor. Hang vintage artwork, landscape paintings, or rustic signs to add personality and a rustic touch to your walls. 10. Layer textures and patterns. Mix textures such as distressed wood, fur, and rough fabrics, and incorporate patterns like plaid, stripes, or floral prints to add depth and visual interest to your space. summary, rustic style is all about creating a warm and inviting atmosphere that reflects the beauty of nature. It embraces natural materials, earthy colors, and vintage elements to bring the charm of the countryside into your home. Whether you're looking to create a cozy cabin retreat or add a touch of rustic flair to your urban dwelling, this design style can perfectly capture the comfort and tranquility of a natural setting. The vintage style is famous because it achieves beautiful interior decorations, for the way it demands texture and color and the way it manages to combine styles and materials in a harmonious and stylish composition. Rustic vintage decor refers to a style of interior decoration that combines elements of rustic and vintage design. When combined, rustic vintage decor creates a unique and eclectic look, blending the warmth and charm of rustic design with the elegance and timeless appeal of vintage aesthetics. It often incorporates repurposed or upcycled items, such as vintage suitcases turned into tables or salvage doors transformed into headboards, to add a touch of individuality and creativity to the space. Welcome to the house of Therese Bergqvist. In the living room, a collection of watches or a solid wood table are vintage elements that give character to a white room, a base to start decorating and personalizing a space, starting with a good choice of each piece of furniture. The furniture does not have to belong to the same category. Which piece of furniture would you like? A chic sofa with a simple and stylish design. In the kitchen. It's a very inspiring house, with a beautiful interior design that is different in each room, and yet there's a continuity throughout the house. But white cabinets are the standard for many kitchens, but vintage accessories and wood details give it a timeless design. In the dining room. The wooden furniture stands out against the white background of the space to take on the character of the rustic style. Is daring to have different chairs in a dining room your style? In the bathroom. Every little piece has its own place in there. There are all sorts of details that make this place unique, starting with the bathtub. In the bedroom. Notice how cozy this place looks. It seems rustic and yet it's also very elegant, a combination very hard to obtain. If you like flower wallpaper, choosing a vintage style is still possible. In the garden, vintage white furniture is in high demand to decorate in this style. Discover how with just a few vintage or rustic furniture you can create a pleasant corner in your garden. Muchas gracias por ver el video y apoyar el canal. This video shows the home tour of Tina's house. Decorating a cottage-style home with modern touches involves blending traditional cottage design elements with contemporary and minimalist elements. This can be achieved by incorporating sleeker furniture pieces, adding pops of bold color or patterns, and using modern technology in the decor. For example, you can mix vintage cottage decor such as wood furniture and antiques with modern lighting fixtures, tables with minimalist finishes with rustic wooden tables, trunks or benches, and a neutral color palette. The key is to strike a balance between the cozy, rustic charm of a cottage-style home and the clean, streamlined look of modern design. In the living room, here are some elements incorporated into this living room for a rustic modern look. Wooden furniture with clean lines like the black circular table, an elegant and simple design. This will give your living room a modern touch, and the rustic wood details allow you to maintain a cozy cottage feel at the same time. Do you like soft and luxurious textiles? Blankets, pillows, and rugs in soft, cozy fabrics like knit, faux fur, and wool add warmth and a cottage feel to the space. The neutral color palette is a combination of neutral colors with touches of muted tones to create a serene and welcoming atmosphere in this living room. The fireplace is cozy to give it a cottage touch due to its simplicity and at the same time maintains the charm of a cabin. The blend of cottage and modern decor is achieved by incorporating and combining rustic wood details, antique mirrors and distressed finishes with modern elements such as elegant lighting fixtures, abstract art and contemporary accessories. Natural accents that bring the outdoors inside were achieved by incorporating natural elements such as potted plants, fresh flowers, woven baskets and driftwood decor to add texture and a touch of rustic style to this space. Simple lighting is a focal point, and at the same time these modern lighting fixtures are elegant. What do you think of hanging lights and sconces to illuminate this living room? They are useful and practical and at the same time, add a contemporary touch to the overall design. It also has personal touches like family heirlooms and sentimental objects that personalize the space and make it feel like home while adding character and charm to this cottage-inspired living room. In the dining room, the cottage style embraces a more relaxed and eclectic approach to design, allowing for a mix of styles and themes to coexist harmoniously. This approach creates a cozy and inviting atmosphere that feels lived in and welcoming. By allowing chairs in different styles in the dining room, the cottage style promotes personal expression and creativity, giving homeowners the freedom to showcase their individual tastes and preferences. This adds a unique and charming touch to the space, making it feel more personal and inviting. Overall, the cottage style prioritizes comfort and individuality, making it the perfect choice for those who value a more relaxed and eclectic design aesthetic. In the kitchen. A cottage kitchen with dining area is a cozy and inviting space that combines a kitchen and dining room in a small, cottage-style home. The kitchen typically features rustic, country-inspired decor with elements such as open shelving, vintage appliances, and farmhouse sinks. The dining area is often located adjacent to the kitchen and may include a small table or breakfast nook for casual meals and gatherings. The overall design aims to create a warm and charming atmosphere that feels like a homey retreat. In the bedroom. Cottage style in an attic bedroom typically involves incorporating cozy and rustic elements to create a charming and inviting space. Some common features of cottage style in an attic bedroom include exposed wooden beams. Exposed beams add a rustic touch to the space and emphasize the cozy cottage feel. Soft, neutral color palette. Cottage style often uses soft and neutral colors such as whites, pastels, and light hues to create a serene and calming atmosphere. Vintage furniture. Incorporating vintage or antique furniture pieces can add character and charm to the room. Textured fabrics. Adding textured fabrics such as knit throws, woven baskets, and plush rugs can create a warm and inviting atmosphere. Natural elements. Incorporating natural elements like wood and greenery can enhance the rustic and organic feel of the room. For example, on walls, ceilings, or simply at the head of the bed. Overall, cottage style in an attic bedroom is all about creating a cozy, inviting, and relaxing space that feels like a peaceful retreat. In the garden, the same idea of interior decoration is also followed, where you can appreciate the mix of furniture regardless of the material. The variation in styles remains cozy. Welcome to the 101 Plans channel. My name is Josie, and on this occasion we will do a home tour of Tina's house. Take note of the details that you like and comment on what you would copy or change in the decoration of your home. Decorators harmonized the cottage decoration of the living room and dining room in a single space because it creates a cohesive and unified look throughout the room. By using similar colors, textures, patterns, and styles in both areas, it helps to visually connect the two spaces and create a sense of flow and continuity. This allows for a more balanced and harmonious overall design, making the space feel inviting and comfortable for both relaxing and dining. Additionally, Harmonizing the decoration of both areas can help to maximize the available space and create a more functional and visually appealing layout. What do you think of wooden beams? These details give character to the space. reasons why a kitchen island may be designed in a cottage style. 1. Cozy and inviting atmosphere. Cottage-style kitchens are known for their cozy and inviting feel, and a kitchen island designed in this style can help enhance this atmosphere. The use of warm, natural materials and a more rustic or quaint design aesthetic can create a welcoming space for cooking and entertaining. 2. Functional and practical design. Cottage-style kitchen islands often feature open shelving, drawers, and cabinets for storage, as well as a design that allows for easy movement and access to appliances and cooking tools. This practical approach to design is common in cottage-style kitchens where functionality is key. 3. Blending with the overall kitchen aesthetic. If the rest of the kitchen is designed in a cottage or rustic style, then a kitchen island in a similar design can help tie the whole space together. By incorporating the same design elements, such as vintage-inspired hardware, salvaged wood, or beadboard paneling, the island can complement the overall style of the kitchen. 4. Flexibility in design options. Cottage-style kitchen islands come in a variety of designs and materials, allowing for flexibility in customization and personalization. Whether you prefer a more traditional look with beadboard paneling and vintage-inspired hardware, or a more modern twist with reclaimed wood and sleek countertops, there are many options to choose from when creating a cottage-style kitchen island. Decorators often use lots of cushions in a cottage master bedroom to add comfort and coziness to the space. The abundance of cushions can create a plush and inviting atmosphere that encourages relaxation and rest. Additionally, the cushions can also serve as decorative elements, adding texture, color, and pattern to the room, enhancing its overall aesthetic appeal. Overall, the use of cushions in a cottage master bedroom is a simple and effective way to make the space feel more warm and inviting. Rustic cottage style is a design aesthetic that incorporates natural elements, simplicity, and a cozy, lived-in feel. It typically features wood furniture and accents, earthy colors, and a mix of vintage and handmade items to create a warm and inviting atmosphere. This style often includes rustic materials such as stone, wood, and natural fabrics like wool and linen, as well as elements like exposed beams, cozy textiles, and vintage accents that add character and charm to the space. Rustic cottage style is evocative of a cozy cabin in the woods or a quaint countryside cottage, and it is a popular choice for creating a relaxed and inviting home environment. In the living room. This rustic cottage aesthetic living room with fireplace features cozy and inviting furniture and decor elements that embody the charm and warmth of a country cabin. This home includes a vintage fireplace as a focal point in front of the comfortable and large sofas and chairs with linings in neutral tones. And for more emphasis, you can see textured blankets and pillows for greater comfort. The floors are ceramic with a vintage rug. Another essential element in this decoration are the wooden beams seen on the ceiling. You can't miss how versatile it is to have a distressed farmhouse wood coffee table with lots of wildflower arrangements to bring in the color of the countryside. So check out a neutral color palette with touches of warm colors like rust, olive green are included in the decoration. Overall, the goal of a rustic living room with a fireplace is to create a cozy space that radiates a feeling of comfort and relaxation. In this rustic cottage, you can find several niches to display collectibles, pottery, and other items that add charm and character to the space. It also serves as a focal point and as a creative way to solve storage. Is it functional in the design of this room? Niche design in cottage style often emphasizes natural materials and can be embellished with rustic details such as ceramics. In the dining room. Rustic cottage-style dining rooms embrace a cozy and charming aesthetic, inspired by the simplicity and warmth of country living. The key elements of this rustic cabin-style dining room include: wood is a predominant feature in this dining room, with exposed beams, wooden floors, and reclaimed wood furniture creating a warm and welcoming atmosphere. What do you think about furniture and decoration with aged and worn finishes? Here you can see how it adds character and charm to the space, evoking a feeling of history and nostalgia. This space has simple and practical furniture, a rustic-style table, chairs, which are comfortable but at the same time elegant. In textiles, we can highlight the use of tablecloths, cushions and cozy rugs that help create a relaxed and welcoming atmosphere. This country-style dining room features a neutral color palette with soft, earthy tones like beige, cream, and taupe that create a feeling of serenity and tranquility. Overall, rustic cabin-style dining rooms offer a relaxed and comfortable atmosphere for gathering with family and friends, with an emphasis on natural materials, vintage touches, and a sense of simplicity and authenticity. In the kitchen. A rustic, cottage-style kitchen with open shelving often presents a cozy, charming feel with a mix of natural materials, vintage elements, and a touch of farmhouse charm. Open shelves provide a more relaxed and casual atmosphere, allowing easy access to dishes, cookware, and decor items. Some key features of this rustic cabin-style kitchen with open shelves include: natural wood elements, exposed wood beams, reclaimed wood shelves, and wood countertops with a farmhouse sink add warmth and texture to the space. Instead of traditional upper cabinets, open shelves made of wood were used to display dishes, glassware, and decorative items, adding a feeling of spaciousness and openness to the space. Antique or distressed finishes, worn or distressed cabinets, antique hardware, and vintage accessories, especially vintage appliances, contribute to the kitchen's rustic charm. Neutral color palette, soft, natural tones such as white, creams, grays and earth tones create a calming and timeless look in the kitchen. Overall, a rustic, cottage-style kitchen with open shelving is perfect for those who appreciate the charm and simplicity of a cozy and inviting space with a touch of vintage style. In the bathroom. A rustic cottage-style bathroom is a design aesthetic that incorporates natural elements and materials to create a cozy, warm, and inviting space that resembles a traditional countryside cottage. This style typically includes the use of wood, stone, and other natural materials, as well as vintage or distressed furniture and fixtures. The overall look is often casual, charming, and nostalgic, with a focus on creating a comfortable and relaxing atmosphere. Features such as clawfoot tubs, exposed wooden beams, farmhouse sinks, and vintage hardware are common in rustic cottage-style bathrooms. Accessories such as antique mirrors, woven baskets, and botanical prints can also be used to enhance the overall look of the space. In the bedroom. Rustic cottage-style bedroom is a decorating style that combines elements of rustic and cottage decor to create a cozy and inviting space. This style typically features natural materials, such as wood and stone, along with weathered or distressed finishes. Key elements of a rustic cottage bedroom may include exposed beams, reclaimed wood furniture, vintage textiles, and a soft color palette inspired by nature. The overall look is charming, relaxed, and a perfect retreat for relaxation and comfort. A lintel on cottage-style windows is a horizontal support beam usually made of wood that spans the top of the window opening. It helps distribute the weight of the structure over the window and provides additional support for the wall. In this home, the cottage-style windows, lintels are exposed and decorative to add charm and character to the window. In the garden. Rustic cottage-style gardens are characterized by their charming and slightly untamed appearance, reminiscent of a quaint cottage garden in the countryside. These gardens typically feature a mix of flowering plants, herbs, and vegetables, often grown in a naturalistic and informal manner. The key element of a rustic cabin-style garden that this design includes is a cozy dining area, with a rustic wooden table and chairs to relax and enjoy the garden. Overall, a rustic cabin-style garden aims to create a relaxed and welcoming environment that feels like a peaceful country retreat. Welcome to a new video where a home tour of Grizel's house invites us to accept imperfections to achieve a comfortable and lived-in feeling key to the shabby chic style. Vintage shabby chic is a decorating style that blends vintage, antique, and flea market finds with distressed, worn, and weathered elements to create a cozy and charming aesthetic. This style often features floral patterns and feminine touches, giving it a romantic and nostalgic feel. Vintage shabby chic also incorporates repurposed and upcycled furniture, decorative accessories, and fabrics to enhance the overall vintage and lived-in look. What do you think of the crib transformed into a sofa? Overall, vintage shabby chic is a popular style for those who appreciate a sense of history, character, and whimsy in their home decor. In the living room, shabby chic living room decoration is a style that combines vintage, antique, and distressed elements with a feminine touch. It typically features soft, muted colors, floral patterns, and textures like lace and ruffles. Furniture is often white or light-colored, with a worn or weathered finish, and may include ornate details like tufting or carving. Accessories like vintage mirrors, chandeliers, and shabby chic decor items such as distressed picture frames, old pictures, and floral arrangements complete the look. Overall, shabby chic living room decoration creates a cozy, romantic, and lived-in feel. In the dining room, shabby chic dining room decoration is a style that combines vintage and antique elements with a worn, distressed look to create a cozy and romantic atmosphere. Some common elements of shabby chic dining room decoration include the vintage mirror is a very common element in shabby chic decoration because it provides a lot of elegance, although it is worn, what matters is the design of the frame with intricate ornaments giving it greater visual interest, as in this dining room. The overall look is feminine, charming, and slightly rustic. Do you like ruffled tablecloths? In the kitchen. Shabby chic kitchen decoration style combines the worn, aged look of vintage or antique items with the feminine and delicate aesthetic of shabby chic design. This style often incorporates distressed furniture, floral prints, and a mix of new and old pieces. Common elements in a shabby chic kitchen decoration include vintage kitchenware, mismatched chairs, rustic wood tables, chandeliers, lace curtains, and distressed cabinets. The overall look is romantic, cozy, and inviting, with a touch of nostalgia. Shabby chic bathroom decoration is a popular interior design style that incorporates vintage, feminine, and romantic elements to create a charming and cozy space. This style typically features distressed or weathered furniture, floral patterns, and delicate accessories. Common elements of a shabby chic bathroom include vintage mirrors, chandeliers, clawfoot tubs, antique vanities, and lace curtains. Overall, the look is elegant yet lived in, creating a timeless and inviting atmosphere. In the bedroom. Shabby chic decoration in the bedroom is a style of interior design that combines vintage pieces with soft, romantic elements to create a cozy and charming atmosphere. Common features of shabby chic bedroom decor include distressed or painted furniture, delicate floral patterns, vintage textiles, soft pastel colors, and a mix of different textures such as lace, ruffles, and plush fabrics. The overall look is rustic yet elegant, with a lived-in, comfortable feel. In the garden. Shabby chic garden decoration is a style of decorating that combines vintage, romantic, and rustic elements to create a charming and cozy outdoor space. It often includes distressed furniture, soft pastel colors, floral prints, and lots of greenery. Some common elements of shabby chic garden decoration include metal watering cans, umbrellas, baskets, and whimsical garden ornaments. Overall, shabby chic garden decoration creates a relaxed and inviting atmosphere that evokes a sense of nostalgia and charm. Welcome to a charming little cottage-style design. This home tour is in Hilda's house. I hope you enjoy and comment on the ideas in this video. The decoration of wooden panels and painting the ceiling in a cottage style is often chosen for its charming and cozy aesthetic that evokes a sense of comfort and nostalgia. Cottage-style interiors typically feature natural materials such as wood, cozy textiles, and a relaxed, informal atmosphere. The use of wooden panels adds warmth and texture to the space, while painting the ceiling in a light, neutral color helps to create a bright and airy feel. Overall, the cottage style is popular for its inviting and relaxed atmosphere that creates a cozy and welcoming home environment. The cushions in the living room are cottage style to create a cozy and inviting atmosphere. Cottage-style decor often includes soft and comfortable furnishings, such as plush cushions, to make the space feel warm and welcoming. The use of floral prints, soft colors, and natural textures in the cushions can also enhance the cottage-style aesthetic and contribute to a relaxed and charming ambience in the room. The dining room may have wooden chairs in a cottage style to create a cozy and inviting atmosphere that is characteristic of cottage decor. Wooden chairs are often chosen for their rustic and natural look, which fits well with the warm and charming aesthetic of cottage-style interiors. Additionally, wooden chairs are durable and sturdy, making them practical for everyday use in a dining room setting. baskets in the kitchen help achieve a cottage decoration by adding a touch of rustic charm and warmth to the space. They bring a sense of coziness and homeliness, which is characteristic of cottage-style decor. Additionally, baskets can be used for storage and organization, keeping the kitchen clutter-free and enhancing its overall aesthetic appeal. The natural materials and textures of baskets also complement other elements of cottage decor, such as wooden furniture, vintage accessories, and floral motifs. Overall, incorporating baskets in the kitchen can help create a welcoming and inviting atmosphere that is synonymous with cottage living. A cottage bedroom can be cozy due to a variety of factors, including the design and layout of the space, the use of soft and comfortable furnishings, and the overall ambience created by the decor and color palette. Fabric designs can certainly contribute to the coziness of a cottage bedroom, particularly if they are soft, textured, and have a warm and inviting feel. However, there are many other elements that can also contribute to the cozy atmosphere of a cottage bedroom, such as the presence of natural materials, the use of warm lighting, and the incorporation of personal touches and decorative accents. Ultimately, it is the combination of these factors that helps create a cozy and inviting space in a cottage bedroom. A cottage garden with white furniture would create a fresh and airy feel, especially when contrasted with the natural wood elements in the garden. White furniture can enhance the overall aesthetic of the space and provide a crisp, clean look. Consider incorporating a white painted wooden bench, table, and chairs to provide seating areas for relaxation and enjoyment of the garden. You can also add white outdoor accessories such as planters, lanterns, and decorative accents to tie the look together. This contrast of white furniture against the warmth of the wood elements in the garden can create a charming and inviting atmosphere for outdoor living. Welcome to a new video where you find ideas and inspiration to decorate your home. This home tour of Kate's house. Enjoy and comment on your ideas. In the living room, changing the colors of cushions can significantly impact the overall aesthetic and style of a room for several reasons. 1. Color psychology. Different colors evoke different emotions and moods. For example, bright and bold colors like red or yellow can create a lively and energetic atmosphere, while cool tones like blue or green can promote relaxation and calmness. By changing the colors of cushions, you can alter the perceived ambience of the space. 2. Contrast and harmony. The color scheme of a room greatly affects how different elements complement or contrast with each other. By choosing cushions in colors that either harmonize or contrast with the existing decor, you can create a cohesive or eye-catching look, respectively. 3. Focal point. Cushions can serve as a focal point in a room, drawing the eye and making a statement. By selecting cushions in a bold or contrasting color, you can instantly change the focus of the space and create visual interest. 4. Seasonal or thematic changes. Changing cushion colors allows for easy updates to reflect seasonal or thematic changes in decor. For example, switching to warm tones in autumn or pastel shades in spring can instantly transform the look and feel of a room. Overall, the style of decoration can change dramatically with just a simple adjustment in cushion colors because of the significant impact that color has on the mood, cohesion, focal points, and overall aesthetic of a space. In the dining room, the contrast of dark wood and white is a tip in decorating a dining room for the cottage style because it creates a visually appealing and cozy atmosphere. The dark wood adds warmth and richness to the space, while the white provides a clean and bright contrast. This combination is classic and timeless, evoking a sense of traditional charm and comfort that is characteristic of cottage-style decor. Additionally, the contrast between the dark and light hues helps to highlight the architectural details and textures of the space, enhancing the overall aesthetic and creating a welcoming ambience for family gatherings and meals. In the kitchen, wooden utensils are commonly used in cottage kitchen decoration because they exude a traditional and rustic charm that fits well with the cozy and homey atmosphere typically found in cottage kitchens. Additionally, wooden utensils are durable, functional, and versatile, making them practical choices for cooking and food preparation. They also add warmth and texture to the space, creating a welcoming and nostalgic ambience. Overall, the use of wooden utensils helps enhance the overall aesthetic and appeal of the cottage kitchen, making it a popular choice for interior decoration. Candelabra-shaped iron lamps are commonly used in the cottage farmhouse style because they add a rustic and vintage touch to the decor. The candelabra shape mimics traditional candle holders, which were often used in farmhouses for lighting before the advent of electricity. This style of lamp complements the cozy and welcoming aesthetic of cottage farmhouse decor, creating a warm and inviting atmosphere in the space. Additionally, the iron material adds texture and durability to the design, enhancing the overall rustic charm of the room. In the bedroom, cottage style is characterized by a cozy and relaxed atmosphere, often featuring natural materials like wood, as well as soft and comfortable furnishings. Arched windows are a common architectural feature in cottage-style homes, adding a charming and whimsical touch to the space. The bench below the window provides a functional and inviting seating area, perfect for enjoying the view outside or simply relaxing with a book. Overall, the combination of the arched window and bench creates a cozy and inviting cottage-style bedroom. Welcome to the channel. My name is Josie, and this home tour is at Astrid's house. In the living room, texture is essential to decorate a living room with white in the cottage style because it adds depth and visual interest to the space. Without texture, the room may appear flat and one-dimensional. In a cottage-style design, texture helps create a cozy and welcoming atmosphere, making the space feel more inviting and comfortable. By incorporating different textures such as soft fabrics, natural materials, and tactile elements like wood and wicker, you can bring warmth and character to the room. Additionally, texture helps to break up the monotony of a predominantly white color scheme, creating a more dynamic and visually appealing decor. Overall, texture is a crucial element in decorating a living room with white in the cottage style, as it enhances the overall aesthetic and creates a harmonious and inviting atmosphere in the space. In the dining room, buffet cabinets are still used in cottage dining rooms for several reasons. Storage. Buffet cabinets provide additional storage space for dishes, linens, and other dining room essentials. This can be particularly important in a cottage setting where space may be limited. Display. Buffet cabinets can be used to display decorative items such as serving dishes, vases, or collectibles. This can add a decorative element to the dining room and give it a personalized touch. Functionality. Buffet cabinets often have built-in features such as wine racks, glass holders, or adjustable shelving that make them practical for storing and organizing items for hosting gatherings and special occasions. Aesthetic. Buffet cabinets come in a variety of styles and finishes, making them a versatile piece of furniture that can complement the overall decor of a cottage dining room. They can add warmth and character to the space. Overall, buffet cabinets remain a popular choice for cottage dining rooms because they offer both functional storage solutions and decorative appeal. In the kitchen. The kitchen with open shelves is included in the cottage style because it focuses on simplicity, charm, and a cozy, lived-in feel. Open shelves allow for easy access to kitchen items, creating a functional and practical space. Additionally, open shelves provide a place to display and showcase dishes, glassware, and other kitchen essentials, adding to the overall aesthetic of the cottage style, which embraces a casual and relaxed atmosphere. The open shelves also give the kitchen a more airy and open feel, making the space appear larger and more inviting. In the bedroom, white bedrooms are cozy for the cottage style because they evoke a sense of simplicity, cleanliness, and tranquility. White walls, bedding, furniture, and decor create a bright and airy atmosphere that makes a room feel inviting and peaceful. This color choice is timeless and versatile, allowing for easy coordination with other colors and styles to create a warm and welcoming space. In a cottage setting, where the focus is on relaxation and comfort, white bedrooms enhance the cozy and charming feel that is characteristic of this design aesthetic. In the garden with clay pots and statues is considered cottage style because it often features a whimsical and relaxed design that is reminiscent of a quaint country cottage garden. The use of clay pots adds a rustic touch, while the statues add a sense of charm and character to the space. Additionally, cottage gardens typically include a mix of flowers, herbs, and other plants that create a lush and colorful display, which can be complemented by the carefully placed pots and statues.